Well, guys, we did it again. Got stuck in the mud, and this time it was a whole lot worse.
Mac and cheese. And I got ketchup.
This is one of the greatest things about staying at a Boondockers Welcome right here. It's nice and peaceful, not busy like a campground. Beautiful sunsets. New state alert. Kentucky. Kentucky Pucky.
We're here for like a month.
Yeah.
I wanna go on Cadillac.
You want to go to Cadillac?
Kentucky.
Random, but okay. You want to go to Cadillac? Okay. Here we are. We made it to Kentucky. New state alert, hoodie yubby.
A few moments later. Well, guys, we did it again. Got stuck in the mud, and this time it was a whole lot worse. We're here at a Boondockers Welcome, and the people are super nice, super friendly. They have a train set for Lincoln, and they're just awesome. Their property's great when it's dry, but it's not dry. And it's kind of my bad. I should have known better. I'm just not used to all this mud. So we pulled into the spot, and seemed okay, and then as soon as we tried to make a turn onto the grass, we just sunk. We had to actually, the Max Tracks did not save us. We have our traction boards, weren't enough. So we actually had to drop the trailer, which was on a pretty steep hill, which is not fun, and it was slippery. So we dropped the trailer, repositioned the truck, but the truck was buried, so we had to use some metal ramps the homeowner had, plus the Max Tracks. I was able to get the truck out, turn it around, and then we backed out, and now we're here on the side of their street, and we're gonna do the trains. So all is good, but I feel like I just keep forgetting that I just have to assume that all grass is just super wet, and that we're gonna get stuck because our trailer's very heavy. I mean, like, yeah, we have a powerful truck, but if you don't have traction, you don't got nothing. So these tires that I don't really like, I mean, nothing would have helped. Mud terrains would not have helped. So it is what it is. I'm gonna go show you some of it. Oh, we got our poor tires all wet. And then the owner was like, oh, you can park over here on this kind of like sidewalk, this little grassy area. But of course we just got buried in there too. But I wasn't about to not have the truck on the pavement. So we're actually gonna go to a Walmart, but it's all good because trains for the kids. So we pulled up right here, and we're trying to make a left, go park by this Montana. And you can see the ramps he had, and I'll show you the holes, how he got stuck. But anyways, I had to drop the trailer right here where we are. I had to drop it here and then go and turn around and then reposition it so that I could back down, because there's two really big trees, so it was really tight. This was fine, this berm. But once we dipped over this berm, and the funny thing is like, I kept my momentum, but it literally didn't matter. Got completely buried. I wish I got videos of this, but this kind of shows you what happened. There's the situation. So we came up here, we were trying to turn, completely buried. Got some wood, whatever. Didn't really matter. And we had to back down between those trees back to where we are.
A real steam engine.
Yeah, don't touch.
I think a wow.
You do? Yeah.
The caboose you can touch. The caboose is not.
But yeah, it's a really nice property. We're hanging out on the swing. We're doing the trains, and they're letting our dog run around. And this is what we could have enjoyed, but it's too wet. It's quite the experience, you know? It's always about the memories, right, buddy? Yeah? Do you like the trains? Yeah. Are you ready for a nap?
Daddy, I like the wall.
Do you like the logs that are on the train?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was a very interesting travel day.
I always tell you, first of all, I woke up at 4 a.m. because I just know how days go. A 6-hour day with 2 kids is an 8-hour day on top of it.
Minimum.
Then if you decide to get stuck in the mud, and then if you got to play with trains, you know, it's a 10, 12-hour day. I'm exhausted. I'm hungry. We were going to cook, and we're like, let's just go eat. And then, yeah, what did we learn, dear?
If you're from the West and you're not used to the ground being super wet from all the rains, you know, maybe think about that before you try to drive on someone's grass. But they said that it would be fine, but they're like, they don't know how heavy our trailer is.
It wasn't fine.
It was not fine.
Send help.
They were super nice, and we're sad we couldn't stay there, but the train thing was really cool.
I do want to say, though, we technically didn't get stuck, because it's only stuck if you need help from another vehicle, and we got out under our own steam.
Yes, we did.
Even though it took us over an hour.
And now for Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel. Hey Link, what do you think of Cracker Barrel? You've never been here before, huh? How's the water? It's good? Hey, what did you get to eat? What did you get to eat?
French fries and chips.
French fries and chicken strips. And I have to say, this is a personal feeling and a personal thought, but Cracker Barrel food is terrible. Say what you will, we should have went to McDonald's and then came here and bought the bluey shirt that she bought out of the gift shop or whatever. It's not good. Denny's is better. Like literally any fast food would have been better. Like the service was great. The people were nice. Everybody loves the gift shop. I'm grateful that they allow us to stay in their parking lot, but the food was very, very bland. It was terrible. Finally getting the kids down for bed, and wow, what a day. What a day. But I have to say, you know what? It's great with all the things that happened and everything, and then now we're here, literally side of the road in a parking lot, and this is what we love about our solar so much. We got in the rig today. It was really warm in there. It's currently warm in Lincoln's room, and there's no generator running. You can hear birds chirping. There's no sun, but it doesn't matter because I got plenty of battery. We were running the air conditioner for him. We had the electric water heater on because everybody's taking showers tonight. That's how you know you're a real full-time RVer, is when you shower in a Cracker Barrel parking lot. That's just how it's done. So I don't know what made me think of this, but basically the flexibility that solar and a good setup gives you is just chef's kiss. No, you can't. I personally feel like you can't RV full-time without it. You can, but it's not fun. You're just park hopping and you're just constantly thinking about power, and your batteries are constantly going dead, and your coffee pot doesn't work in the morning. Like tomorrow we're gonna do coffee. Electric water heater's on now. Air conditioner's on now. There's no generator. There's no power cords. There's no nothing. It just works like you're plugged in. It's seriously incredible. And Derek from Cross Country RV Solar did such a great job. It's been flawless. It's the best. We save money everywhere we go. Love it.
So this is something we don't see out west too often.
Normally it's like wild horses.
Yeah, on the road. This is different.
Alright.
We got a horse and buggy. We gotta pass them.
For the pass.
There we go. Going for the pass.
Kentucky thing, huh?
I guess so.
Kentucky Derby.
Kentucky Derby.
Alright guys, so we made it here to our incredible Boondockers Welcome. And the hosts are amazing. And this is in Kentucky, near Mammoth Cave. Got a really nice long driveway that's all gravel. They have not us, but they have another person staying here as well. We're here, and then their RV is behind in their covered barn. I don't know, I'm not doing a very good job of filming right now. In their covered barn over there. They have 50 amp for themselves, and they have 30 amp for us, and then they also have 50 amp for the other guy that's here. We're gonna try to just do our solar. Obviously it's just easier to not plug in. It might be a little warm, it's a little cloudy, and they do ask for $15 a day if you are using power. So we'll see how the solar does. So far it's been great, but we're gonna have a lot of thunderstorms this week. So yeah, I think we're gonna go check out Bowling Green. It's been a weird day because the kids just woke up and it's like 5:45. Bowling Green's like the close town that we're close to. And I think tomorrow we're gonna do Mammoth Cave. So there's a lot of fun stuff to do in this area. It's fun to just show you guys the RV life and just, I mean, look at this view that we get to enjoy. Beautiful view with hills, nice country, nice gravel lot here. And the people are great. That's what's awesome. That's what's fun about Harvest Host is you meet a lot of great people. Alright, so I personally have a love-hate with these national parks. They have rules that are, I guess they're to protect you, but it's just kind of silly. We have this super low-profile freeloader backpack that we were going to carry Lincoln on. No backpacks.
No children being carried on the back.
No children being carried on the back.
Doesn't matter how low profile it is, they don't allow any children to be carried on the back in the cage.
Which, like, I get, but also what happened to just like personal responsibility? Like,
well, I can watch out for my own kids and not hit their head on a cave. Like, I can be personally responsible for that.
exactly. And the funny thing is when Lincoln's in this backpack, his head is lower than Melissa's. So like, why would it matter? And then also, even, can you show them Hudson on me?
Yeah.
Turn that around.
Look.
Look at my head. Look at Huddy's head. They're like, you can carry them in the front, but not in the back. So this is always my gripe with national parks. I feel like it's like a love and a hate. I feel like there's just honestly too many rules to protect you, and I'm just more along the lines of I will protect myself and my family. So now I have my bag on my back, my child in the front, and to me there's really like not much of a difference. And then another thing, and this is just a personal thing, is it seems silly to me that, first of all, I pay taxes. I'm an American citizen. We put in to this national park system. They make you buy a national park pass, and then to go in a cave, it still costs, what, $15 each? Mm-hmm. To me, it just makes 0 sense.
Well, the thing that I don't get is like they give you discounts for the cave tours, cave tickets, whatever, with certain kinds of annual passes or lifetime passes or whatever. But when you buy the annual pass, you don't get any discount on the cave tours, and that part of it doesn't make sense to me.
But also,
annual pass, you should get discounts on a lot more.
But also, we're doing a self-guided tour.
Yeah.
Like, does it cost them more money to have us walk in the cave? No, it's the same. it's not like they're paying a person to guide us through. It should be free, or it should be included with my park pass, or it should be included with my damn taxes. It's just, sorry, like, it's an awesome cave. It's gonna be really fun. I'm very excited, but like,
well,
they're already grinding my gears this morning.
They do have rangers down in there to answer any questions that you may have.
From my understanding, in the visitor center, which is really cool, a lot of these caves were formed by underground rivers that are constantly changing. And they're kind of burrowing through the stone and leaving these caves behind. There's obviously a lot of other stuff involved as well, but it's super cool to kind of see the 3D models of these caves and then get to go in them as well. It's just really unique. We have done Karchner Caverns, which is in Arizona, and then we did Carlsbad, which is like one of the biggest and coolest that we've done so far, which is in New Mexico, and I highly recommend that. I'm pretty excited to see the difference in this in comparison to Carlsbad, because that was crazy cool.
The roof, the ceiling of the cave.
No.
Yeah, that's what
Hey, what do you think of the cave, bud?
Is it cool? Do you like the orange lights?
Yeah.
And the little bats?
Yeah.
And there's a waterfall inside the cave, right?
So this is really cool. This is called Lookout Mountain, and basically there's a mountain that comes down, and there used to be an entrance or an exit here, but it collapsed and now it's covered up. But it's really cool. You can see it right here in the display.
And so that's what it would look like if this whole pile of rubble were not here. You'd be able to see out into the trees and the forest out there.
So this is a group going to a different cave tour, and it's huge. It's got to be almost 100 people, if not more. Personally, doesn't look like my cup of tea. So we determined that the backpack rule is kind of silly, because literally this is the only spot right here. This is the entrance and the exit where you may hit your head or your child's head. Melissa, show them. Right there.
I'm 5'8".
You're 5'8", you walk through perfectly fine.
So my opinion is you already have a couple rangers down here answering questions. Why not just put one more ranger right here and tell people to watch their heads or take off their backpacks as they're walking?
And we were discussing it, and the problem with this rule is that it makes people with children feel like this is something they can't do with their kids. Mm-hmm. And you totally can, but it did make it much harder for us because this hip carrier, like, yeah, it helps, but it's nowhere near as good as a backpack.
Yeah,
and they're making it, it's kind of funny because they're making it less accessible for families.
What do you want to do, buddy?
Now can bring ZZ on our tour. What are we all gonna do?
You want to bring ZZ on the tour in the cave? Sorry, dogs aren't allowed, buddy. Maybe we could take her on a walk when we get back to camp, though.
Can I watch Gigi in this scary cave?
You want to walk her in the cave? You think she'd like that?
Gigi, why
There's some bats up there.
So we made it through. The cave was great. It was a lot of fun. It was very informative. There's a bunch of other different hiking trails like all over the place, but I think for us today, probably gonna call it quits there because the kids only have so much time. But I highly recommend the cave, and bring some sort of carrier if you have smaller kids, because it is a lot of stairs and it is still a good amount of walking, and there are a few hills inside the cave.
We were told that a front snuggly carrier is appropriate and allowed. So there you go.